Hello students, today I am going to discuss about the nuclear spin isomers of hydrogen molecule. We have studied about isomerism in carbon compounds and also in coordination compounds, and there are different types of isomerism exhibited by the carbon compounds and also coordination compounds. But we have not studied about the nuclear spin isomerism anywhere. This nuclear spin isomerism is exhibited only by the hydrogen molecule. How this hydrogen molecule exhibits different types of isomers. What are isomers? Isomers are the compounds having the same molecular formula but different structural formulae. By having the different structures, they exhibit the different properties. Okay? How this hydrogen molecule forms different nuclear spin isomers, let us see now. How a hydrogen molecule is formed? By sharing a pair of electrons between them. Each hydrogen has a single electron. By sharing these two electrons, it forms hydrogen molecule. This hydrogen molecule has two nuclei. Depending upon the alignment of the nuclear spins of these two nuclei, this alignment of nuclear spins may be in the same direction, which is called parallel alignment, or in the opposite direction, which is known as anti-parallel alignment. If the nuclear spins are in parallel alignment, this is one nucleus with upward spinning, another nucleus also in upward spinning, which are joined by a single bond, sigma bond. If both are in the same direction, this molecule is known as orthoisomer of hydrogen molecule. It is denoted by OH2. Orthoisomer of hydrogen molecule. How it is formed? If the nuclear spins are parallel to each other, if they are pointing in the same direction, then that isomer is known as orthoisomer. And if these nuclear spins are opposite to each other, that means one pointing upwards and another pointing downwards, anti-parallel, opposite to each other, then this isomer is known as para-isomer, PH2. It is denoted by PH2. How they behave? What is the difference in their properties? And what is their occurrence? The stability of orthoisomer is higher than the para-isomer at normal temperature. At room temperature, the stability of orthoisomer is greater. That means the occurrence of orthoisomer, orthohydrogen, is higher than the para-isomer at normal temperature. At normal temperature means room temperature. At normal temperature, para-isomer will be 25% and orthoisomer will be 75%. The stability of orthoisomer is greater at normal temperature, so its occurrence is higher. But at lower temperature like minus 250 degrees Celsius. At minus 250 degrees Celsius, the para-isomer will be in very much higher. The occurrence of para-isomer is very much higher. That means at minus 250 degrees Celsius, para will be 99.8% and orthoisomer is only 0.2%. At very low temperatures, the para-isomer predominates over the orthoisomer, but at normal temperature, orthoisomer predominates over the para-isomer. Both are conducting in nature, but the thermal conductivity of para isomer is always greater than the ortho isomer. And it is found that the para isomer, the thermal conductivity of para isomer is 50% greater. It is 50% greater than its corresponding ortho isomer. Okay students, I think you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.